Hi, Capricorn. Welcome to the month of August 2023. In this month, you're going to find some interesting developments as you experience a reset button called a Venus star point in your finances, particularly money you share with other people, banks, mortgages, bank loans, all of that, including spousal shared income and resources. You're also going to have the possibility of finalizing, completing, and ending something in your life that has to do with finances as it applies to the work or the career path you're on. Fundamentally, some of you may even end a job or a career path entirely. And secondly, you're going to have a lot of luck. It's going to open up some really sweet stuff between two particular luck houses. They can open up opportunities for some financial windfall, maybe for some kind of up level of your enjoyment of life, your creativity, a sense of alignment with purpose, and also travel to foreign shores. A lot going on for Capricorns in the month of August. If you are new to my channel, by the way, before we get started, my name's Lori Lothian. I am a Western Tropical Zodiac astrologer. I'm using the whole sign house system. I'm also promoting something this month, and hopefully you'll hear me out just shortly. I've been an Aura app ambassador, or using the Aura app now. It's a meditation, hypnosis, sound bath, live coaching, a kind of a Spotify for the soul app. And I started using it in April. I love it. It's the meditations and the hypnosis and the sound baths that are all over what I like. You know, you get to pick what you want and it feeds you more of what you like. And so it's very self-fulfilling. And it's an easy app to use. You can, pull it out in a parking lot and you're waiting for your daughter to finally get out of her workplace. That's me. Or you can use it, when you're at the end of your workday and just hit the chill button with your headphones in and get really down with a sound bath or an ADSMR meditation. And I love how they have people from around the world who are on this app, like as providers around the world. You can actually set what kind of accent you want to listen to, like an Australian or Brit or an American, because they have providers for this app who are all over the world, these coaches, these healers, etc. So I want to share this app with you. It's 25% off if you subscribe or you give it a free trial. It's a 7-day free trial. If you like it, you continue. And when you continue, you get 25% off if you use my code, which is in the description box under my video, and which is also pinned to the comments. Okay, give it a try. I shared them in the spring. A lot of people got back to me and said they loved the app. I'm just sharing them again. I just got through a really life stress. This was the last couple of weeks or last 6 months have been grinding, and I really have been using it more often. This is the what it looks like when I open the app, and you can sync to your calendar these like wisdom quotes from Rumi and everything else. They come through every day, and this is July the 18th. I'm recording for Patreon first before you get it in YouTube. And they get ad-free early access content. So join my Patreon community if you like that stuff for $5 a month. But the app quote today on July the 18th is, one of the happiest moments in life is when you find the courage to let go of what you can't change. Whew. I keep reading this for every sign because I love that quote. Okay, so this is nothing new. This is the app does this thing. I like that feature. All right, let's move on and talk about your month ahead. Whoa, it's a simple month. There's not a lot happening in the sky. We have chunks of unfettered territory, but here's a few things to keep in mind. One thing is that your Saturn ruled, and Saturn is moving through your third house very slowly till the end of 2026. But there will be a moon touching that Saturn at the end of the month. So we will talk about the Saturn full moon, blue moon on August 31st. We'll get to that in a bit, but that's kind of a cool one for you guys as Cap rising. So I'll be talking about that with Aquarius rising as well. There's a strong indication in the chart here with Pluto finishing up his 2008 till this January anyway, traveling through Capricorn. He just retrograded back in there and he's now at 28 degrees, and he's going to be doing some kind of interesting dance with Mars as well. So this is going to be a very powerful story this month. Let's go into some of these time frame details. Number one, there is a lot of Mars support this month. Mars, who exalts you as a Capricorn rising or sun and moon, Mars is actually flowing to you all month long from the 9th house. Now, he entered your 9th house in Virgo on July the 10th, and he leaves on August the 27th. But this month, he's accompanied by Mercury. Mercury is the Lord of Virgo. He owns the territory. He's giving guidance to Mars to make executive decisions with great ideas, take action that's really intelligent to secure positive messages from God, because Mars and Mercury are in the house of God. So this is actually kind of very spiritual and very yummy for you, because Pluto in the house of you during August is receiving energy from Mars, particularly at the end of the month. This will be Mars trining Pluto, August the 23rd to the 26th. This happens every 2 years since 2008. It's not going to happen again after this, I don't believe. And so Mars is sort of saying, how do you move in alignment with your truest purpose and self? Some of it's very practical. Are you moving in alignment because you're publishing a book, writing a book, getting a book authored? Are you moving in alignment because you're moving or traveling to a foreign land? Are you moving in deep alignment with your Dharma and who you are, with intelligence and wisdom of Mercury co-present this time, so that you can execute legal matters and win the day in a court case? All very possible, okay, during the month of August, particularly at the end of the month, August 23rd to 26th. As well, Mars is trining 2 other planets this month from that 9th house. Mars will, and Mercury supporting positive developments. Mars will trine Jupiter August 1st to 4th. This is very lucky. This could be a very good financial bonus. You may win some money. Jupiter's in the house of winning money, the 5th house. You may have a positive development with one of your children getting into their ideal university, or with a romantic relationship as it pertains to the word foreign shores and foreigners, or a bit of luck August 1st to the 4th coming through your sky when it comes to your entrepreneurial endeavors and your creations. If you're an artist or creative type, maybe you're going to get your book published. Maybe you're going to get, some new romantic love story if you're single, coming from a foreign place or foreign trip or foreign land. Then later on, or when your children has some real luck, as I mentioned, it could be definitely about academics. And then later on, Mars will trine Uranus, also sitting with Jupiter, right? Uranus has been in your 5th house, kind of creating freedom and stability and outside the box sexuality and romance for Capricorns ever since 2019. So if you were always super straight, you might have started to explore the kinkier stuff. In fact, it started in May of 2018, where Uranus went into your house of sexuality. So you're breaking the rules, you're going outside the box, you're trying new things. But at the same time, you want to experience freedom here, because that's the key word for Uranus. Well, now Jupiter and Uranus are here together for the first time in your lifetime. And Jupiter's making things much better, much more prosperous or solid in romance, love, children, entrepreneurial things, and creative projects. And what happens is that when Mars trines Uranus, there's a positive but shocking or unexpected development. That's what that usually means. It may change a direction that you're going in. It may involve a foreigner or someone from a foreign land. It may involve entrepreneurship. And that means just that you do your own thing, right? You don't have a company hiring you. You're going to do it yourself. And that is happening on the trine to Uranus is August 15th to the 18th. Look for some unexpected surprises there in this part of your sky. You could have a surprise coming from one of your children too, as well, not just all about you. Jupiter's blessing your children, by the way, until the end of May next year. They're getting some collateral luck off of your chart. Things should be going pretty well for your kids, young or old, it doesn't matter. The ones that you have, you call your children. Now we'll move to the Venus story. Venus is star pointing, as she does every 4 years in Leo since 1987. She meets with the sun and does a reset of love and money stories. But in your chart, it's mostly about money, but it can also be about love. Your 8th house is your forbidden love, your forbidden sexuality, your deep intimacy, your tantric connections. And it's also the place of your occult mysteries and your chunky money, stock market investments, resources from shared partnerships, resources from royalty money, money in your 401k, mortgages, bank loans, etc. So leveraged money. So that money is where Venus is star pointing on August the 13th, and that will open up a time frame that is going to indicate a 4-year change of direction, a new beginning, a reset here. You're going to have more gusto with your finances and your sexuality as Venus becomes more of the go-getter version of herself. She's being born again into the morning star iteration, more masculine, more chutzpah. The energy here of this reset is also accompanied by a new moon on August the 16th. So there's a real deep new beginning. The last time you had a new moon here with a star point was August of 2015. And before that, August of 2019. And before that, August of 2015. Look for those to be love, money, romance, and resets. And Venus is in a secret love relationship place. So go back to August of 2015 and go back to August of 2019 and ask about your question mark in your mind about relationships that may have been forbidden, but you're resetting here again. It can be a financial reset for sure, with more momentum afterward. You also would want to know this, that there's some tension with Venus in the sky this month. Venus will square Uranus and Jupiter, who are moving through your sexual house of romance and children and entrepreneurship and creativity. Now, because 5 and 8 houses where this is happening, Venus in your 8th, Leo, and Jupiter, Uranus in your Taurus 5th, this is the second time Venus squares them in a 3-part story that will end by October. And this is an ongoing tension here. It could be children needing money from you. It could be disruptions in your stock portfolio. It could be deep turning points in sexual and romantic love. Let's go into the time of these two things. All right, so Venus will come into a square to Uranus on August the 8th to the 9th, which are surprises, unexpected developments with your children, with your creativity, with your romance, with your entrepreneurial projects. And Venus is a benefic, and Uranus is in her house trying to please her. So it's probably going to be positive at the end, but it may require some real critical, fast moving decisions or actions on your part around August the 10th, around money, creativity, love, and romance stories. And then later on, August the 21st to the 25th, Venus squares Jupiter. Now, they're both benefics, and Jupiter has to please Venus. He's in her house, but there's an opportunity with a cost, perhaps, and it's going to be a financial opportunity with a cost, or a romantic opportunity with a cost. I mean, obviously, Venus is a house of infidelity, so hopefully some of you Capricorns aren't having or your main squeeze isn't having an infidelity moment on either of you, either you to the other, on August the 21st to the 25th. So keep your, chastity belt on, Capricorn, or your partner's chastity belt on. But nonetheless, that could happen. Secrets can be spilled as well. Things that have never been told, especially forbidden sexual secrets, or things that bring shame, coming up August the 21st to the 25th. Venus is retrograde, so old forbidden love stories from the past may be emerging in your life, and it may be causing some kind of tension in an existing love relationship, or with one of your children who finds out about what you did behind mom's back or something. Again, all this is happening August 23rd to the 26th. Lastly, Venus retrograde in your 8th house anyway from July 22nd to September 4th could give you opportunities financially coming from your past, especially when it regards to chunky money. And you may be revising agreements around separation, alimony, and spousal support as well, or changing your stature or the way you share money with your current relationship partner, especially if that relationship began anytime after 2019, but it would be money tensions in that relationship. Alrighty, what else can I say? I did talk about Pluto. Okay, so then we're just going to touch quickly on the 2 moons there's 3 moons this month, a blue moon at the end of the month. I did mention this. There is a August 31st full moon at 7 degrees of the sign of Pisces conjunct Saturn. This is an end or a completion with a brother relationship, sister relationship, aunt, uncle, cousin, or niece or nephew. This is an end or a completion coming around things to do with local neighborhoods, trips and travel, maybe even with courses you teach or take, or even with something you're doing in the online world. And then on August the 1st, that full moon in 9 degrees of Aquarius is a money ending, a completion. Some of you may complete a job, complete a financial obligation, complete or end or come to completion or fullness around a dietary lifestyle, food style, or even a bad habit. Because things you put in your mouth can be coming to closure and completion as of the 9th, August the 1st, with the Aquarian full moon. You want to go back to a full moon 6 months earlier to things you started in your money and food style house that are now coming to a full full circle for you. So you want to go back and see what roughly 6 months earlier you were doing in those areas of your sky. All right. Thanks for listening. As a Capricorn, don't forget to check my description box, like and subscribe. You'll like to try the Aura app. It's going to be 25% off after your 7-day free trial. If you like the app and you want to stick with it, you get that discount code because you signed up through my Brand Ambassador app. So check it out again in the description box and pinned to the comment section below. Have a great month of August, Capricorn.